Alright, so this talk is concerning the condition STPD as an ex-patient, someone who has been cleared, if you like, of this. It's about coping methods, yeah? So, you sometimes, like I say, with us, it's about what triggers your delusions. But sometimes they are constructive conversations you can have in your head, and sometimes they're destructive ones. Either way, conversations have to be evaluated as you're having them. Conversations you have in your head. So when you're in process of doing something and you get, how should I put it, a disruption in your rhythm, yeah, this is enough to trigger you sometimes, yeah, if you have STPD, to imagine all kinds of things, yeah, and all kinds of ideas will just start coming into your mind then. But I'll give you an example that's just happened today, where I think I came through it with flying colors in the end, yeah. So I do indulge in personal speech, where I talk to myself and I talk these ideas, these wacky ideas that I have in my head, and I listen to myself talking, and then I can, obviously, my intelligence kicks in and I can recognize a stupid suggestion from an intelligent one. Some conversations need further probing, and I do all that. Sometimes I don't want to keep conversations in my head because I don't want that to run in my head, so I speak it out, vocalize it, and then I treat it outside of me. Ideally, you don't want to say things which are negative for you to hear, because you are the first person that's is gonna impress upon, you know. So earlier on today, I was working on an Excel spreadsheet, and it was doing some weird things. I'll show you the video in a minute. It's basically something had happened, and it was completely unusual, and I later on found out what the cause was, you know. Initially I was thinking that I'm having a hallucination, yeah. I mean, you hear about Mandela effect flip-flops, going off on a tangent, but I thought, I know this, you know, this application does not behave like this, yeah, or, you know, it's happened like 2 or 3 times. Am I? So, but this time I thought, every time it does that, yeah, I look away and then I do it again, and it's gone back to normal. But this time when it done it, I stopped and I got my camera out, yeah, and I recorded it. So let me play you the video now, yeah. And we'll see. I haven't cleaned any of my computer architecture, so it's gonna be a bit messy. We can look at the video and I'll show you. Check out this computer, yeah. It's an idiot. Look at the caps lock. Yeah. The caps. Fingers off, innit? And the caps lock. The A. Yeah. Yeah. And the caps lock. Right. Sorry about the mess. But look, when I start typing, I have to censor something. It's typing in caps. Right. So the caps lock is off. Yeah, but it's typing in caps. But remember, the caps lock is off. Yeah. So if I start typing, our caps lock is off. HHH. Yeah. Right. And there's some weird things. Look. And then if you look, I just typed it. There's my finger. H. right? Bang, I switched them on.
HH.
So you expect capital letters now.
And now look, let me switch the caps locks on.
Now watch what happens when I
Yeah.
type HHH.
You can see the light has come on. Let me type HHH again. See the light is on? Type HHH.
And then it blurred out for some
Yeah.
reason.
HHH.
And then it flipped in.
Look.
I had to censor it.
Yeah.
But there were small H's.
Oh, it's gone fuzzy, so you can't see it.
Alright? So that's what happened. Yeah.
There
And
it is.
the caps
H.
locked.
Keep typing H.
Where
H.
off.
H. H. H.
And it was typing capital letters. And then when I switched them on, it was typing small letters, lowercase letters. Now, obviously, I'm not used to the computer working like that. Yeah. And wow. So the first thing I thought, I didn't know what to think, you know. I acknowledged that was something very, very unusual. Something unusual was happening here. But it's not the first time. I just put it off. But then when you see things like that happen 2 or 3 times, you stop and say, hold on. Is there something wrong with me? Am I... Why am I seeing things this? Why is it? Why are these flip-flops happening? I thought I saw it doing that, but when I looked again, it wasn't doing that. Maybe I imagined it, but I couldn't have imagined it. So I didn't imagine it, yeah. But so I thought, what could be causing it then? So I didn't imagine it because I've got recorded media here that shows what happened. If I've got evidence that I can actually show someone, then that's not something I imagined. So what could have caused it? So later on, I went on to find that the geomagnetic storms that we have on Earth, tangent, but it's related. I mean, these are things that are unusual, but they do happen, and there's a scientific explanation and basis, so it's not paranormal or supernatural in any way. The KP index, you must have heard of it. Yeah, the KP index is a property, yeah, related to the geomagnetic storms, I'll put it like that, and the coronal mass ejection from the sun. Yeah, so it was elevated, and I'll show you a video now. Yeah, of what the KP index looked for today.
Let's look at the KP index for today. So this is a good website, spaceweatherlive.com, and we've got an estimated planetary KP.
So you see, it was elevated. Yeah, spaceweather.com. It was elevated
So on the KP index,
from
earlier this morning,
from midnight to 6 o'clock. There was a little jump. Now, when I did this, this anomalous event that I seen was around early 10, 11 o'clock. So a few hours after that. But you see, when the KP index is elevated and the geomagnetic storm is, I would say, activated, it does cause computer glitches to happen. Yeah. So you see, the elevation of the KP is what caused the glitch. Yeah. And every time a computer glitches, it glitches different. Yeah. So once I figured that, because I'm a scientific man, once I figured out that, okay, what could be causing that, then I thought the normal things that will be causing that will be an elevated KP index. Yeah, it will show that there's a geomagnetic storm. Sometimes it blacks out radio communications. Yeah, so it causes glitches in computers. So once I confirmed that, it was like a big relief. Then I knew definitely that I was still all right. Although I've seen an unusual event. Yeah, before you go off the rails, make sure you talk to people and ask around, and you can say, just say what you saw. What could possibly cause that to happen? Yeah. An IT guy wouldn't really necessarily have known what caused he'll call it a glitch. But then you're still left with what will cause that glitch, because, you know, we do have stories concerning ourselves and the glitches that we experience in life. We seem to think that glitches are related to more complex things. Yeah, and some, I'm not gonna say sometimes they are, but I'm just saying it's good sometimes to actually prove yourself wrong, as in this case. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to add.